What's up, Heat Nation? Your boy Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. We got a lot to talk about today, you guys, so sit back, relax. Let's get ready to rock and roll on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Now, before we get started, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell to get all my updates. You guys would really appreciate that. Now, last night was a great night. The Miami Heat defeated the Detroit Pistons 118-110. Look, Detroit, they've only won 9 games, but they're a tough team. They got Monty Williams coaching. You know, they got a bright future with Cade Cunningham. Now, I know you look at the record, 9-51, and you think they trash. I get it, but they took it to them boys in Dade County last night. I'll be honest with you guys. It was a really tough game. These are the games that the Miami Heat pretty much play. You know, we're not known for being a team that goes out there and drops 140 points. We're a defensive team. We shut you down. We have one of our most prolific scorers, Tyler Hero, not playing. Kevin Love was out as well. And last night you saw that guys like Tyler Hero and Kevin Love, that they're a big help. They contribute in certain ways, especially with our scoring. Now, dropping 118 points without them is very successful. You get big games from Jimmy Butler. Jimmy only had 13 points in the first 3 quarters. Excuse me. Jimmy Butler, you guys, he wasn't being in Hemi mode. He dominated in the fourth quarter, scored another 13 points in the fourth quarter, finishes with 26 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. You're seeing it, guys. You are seeing what Jimmy Butler is capable of. We are seeing what Jimmy Butler is going to do the second half of the season. I know everybody was upset back in November, December when it looked like he was coasting, when he was taking games off. It is what it is, y'all. It's like I've said many times in the past. When you play from October to June that hard all season long, it gets to your body and it shuts you down earlier than you want. So sometimes, yeah, I guess resting for a guy like Jimmy Butler at 34 years old is paying off, and we're seeing it. But lately, we're seeing that Jimmy ain't doing this alone. Without Tyler Hero and Kevin Love out there, you are seeing other guys not just step up, but be consistent. You get 18 points from Bam Adebayo. He also gives you 7 rebounds. Like I said in the last video, homie, you need to bump up them rebounds. We need you at double digits. Like, that's what I like to see with Bam Adebayo. You get 17 points from Terry Rozier. Guys, that trade for Kyle Lowry was obviously a huge success. And we're seeing it. Rozier is getting very acclimated with this group. He's looking comfortable out there. Shots are going in. He was 3 for 6 from the 3-point line. He also gives you 7 assists. He's showing that he's a floor general out there. You also get 18 points from Duncan Robinson, 4 for 9 from 3-point land. 4 assists, 3 rebounds, a steal, a block, filling up the stat sheet. I love that play that Duncan had on the baseline when he did a little Curry backstrip, pop off and laid it in. He's showing you the involvement of his game. So these 4 guys in the starting unit, you guys, it's like I've been clamoring for weeks before Spo went this way. This was the optimal lineup. Starting Duncan Robinson with Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Terry Rozier is the optimal lineup. Now, all of our starters would have been in double figures had Nikola Jovic not been ejected for that BS technical call. My opinion, but Nikola Jovic gives you 21 minutes, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. I'm telling y'all, Nikola Jovic stepping up that defensive game. He gives you a 3-point shot, 3 for 5 for the field. It is what it is. You're learning in your young career, but I'm loving Nikola Jovic as a starting power forward, you guys. A lot of us were right from the beginning of the season. Nikola Jovic was definitely the optimal option, but I'm telling y'all, our bench is stepping up as well. Tyler Hero will be the optimal 6-man when he comes back, my opinion. I don't think it'll happen, but if you look at these numbers and you see Tyler Hero giving you 30, 35 minutes off the bench, scoring another 20 points, we're going to be unstoppable. I just don't think that Duncan Robinson is that 6-man. When Duncan comes off the bench, I think it'll be hit and miss a lot of times. He starts, he's going to be this productive. But you get 15 points from Caleb Martin off the bench with 6 rebounds, y'all. Caleb Martin, he's in that mode. I know a lot of people were frustrated with Caleb the beginning part of the season because of the injuries, but look how Caleb's playing right now. He's giving you consistent numbers. You're also getting consistent with Jaime Jaquez. Is he giving you 30 points like he was doing earlier in the season? Nah, but he's fitting into his role. 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 for 7 for the field. Guys, that's consistency. Jaime Jaquez on every night coming off the bench is consistently going to give you 10 to 15 points. But in those certain nights, he can break out and give you 30. These are the Swiss Army knives, Caleb Martin and Jaime Jaquez. These guys are going to win you games in the playoffs. Because remember, in a 4-game series, your stars win you 2 to 3 games. But you need your role players to step up and help you win a few. So that's going to be Caleb Martin. That's going to be Jaime Jaquez. And I mean, look, you get really not great numbers from Thomas Bryant and Orlando Robinson. You know, Spo used them both. They combined for 13 minutes. They combined for 2 points from Orlando Robinson, 5 rebounds from Orlando Robinson, but 2 blocks from Thomas Bryant. I mean, both of them together, I guess they give you a pretty dependable backup center. Why not, right? But yo, we need Kevin Love and Tyler Hero back. It's like I said, you guys, this starting 5 with Caleb Martin, Jaime Jaquez, Kevin Love, and Tyler Hero as the 6th man off the bench, that is a lineup nightmare in the playoffs. That's my opinion. I don't think it's going to happen. I think when Tyler comes back, he will be inserted in that starting lineup. Let's see what happens from here. Now, this is looking great, you guys. Miami Heat, the next 5 games, very winnable. We got a game tomorrow against Dallas on TNT. Then, the second night of a back-to-back, you get OKC. Then you get Washington on Sunday. A rematch against Denver next Wednesday. And then another rematch against Detroit next Friday. For whoever said the Miami Heat has an easy schedule, myself included, that don't look too easy. I mean, those are games that you can lose. So the Miami Heat need to step it up and get in point. You know, we're fighting, we're scratching for the 4th seed. It's pretty much a game and a half from 4th to 8th seed. You know, every day the seeding's going to be a little bit different. So we need all hands on deck. Now, there's no updates about Tyler Hero and Kevin Love's return. You know, we're taking this game by game right now. Like I mentioned yesterday, I hope it's nothing too serious with Tyler because we haven't really heard that much updates. But we did get an injury update last night, unfortunately. It looks like our boy, Josh Richardson, is going to be out for the season due to that shoulder injury. My man is getting shoulder surgery today. So, Josh Richardson, big prayers for you, homie. This sucks. There's no way to sugarcoat it, you guys. Josh Richardson was going to be very vital for the playoffs. This is a guy that you were going to be able to throw on Damian Lillard, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brunson, some of the best guards in the Eastern Conference, and just have them lock them down defensively. I know we signed DeLon Wright. Thank God for that, because had we not, this would have been a huge hole. So DeLon is someone that you could look to continue. But it's like I mentioned before, you guys, I gave you guys a golden 9-man rotation. DeLon Wright or Josh Richardson wasn't on that list. But it's like I've mentioned before, with guys like DeLon Wright, Haywood Highsmith, Josh Richardson, you can use them as glue guys in the playoffs. So does Josh Richardson's injury impacts us as, say, a Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo? No, but you needed a Josh Richardson in the playoffs to give you extra valuable minutes depending on matchup. So this is a huge hit. But the Miami Heat made a move. Wasn't a big splashy move, but they did something. They got a quality veteran player, Patty Mills. I posted a short about it yesterday, you guys, but I want to briefly talk about it here. Now, I actually mentioned Patty Mills about a month ago in the NBA buyout market when all that was going down. A lot of people weren't happy about it, and look where we are. We signed Patty Mills. I understand you look at Patty Mills' number this season, and you see the 2.7 points, 1 rebounds, 0.7 assists. He only played 19 games in 10 minutes. Why would you pick that guy up? Well, he's a veteran. He has experience. He's played with the San Antonio Spurs. He's actually played against the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals about 11 years ago. So this guy brings you experience. He does average 9 points a game for his whole career. For his career, he does shoot 38% from the three-point line. And that right there is another reason. This guy, this season, averages 38% from the three-point line. Patty Mills is a sniper from three. When I see the numbers for the season that he's averaging, I see him playing on an Atlanta Hawks team that didn't really know how to use him. Eric Spoelstra gets the best out of players. Y'all know that one game in the playoffs, Spo finna insert Patty Mills, and Patty Mills gonna knock down 20 points and give you 5 3-pointers. So don't sell it shortly. This is a great sign by the Miami Heat. You get a guy that gives you experience, that gives you championship pedigree, that's going to come in, that's going to know his role, that's going to know what to do, and that's going to be available when you need him. Patty Mills is a guy that stays ready. So signing Patty Mills by the Miami Heat to me was an excellent signing, especially with Josh Richardson gone. Josh Richardson is gone. We're down, but we're not out. As long as we get our main core healthy, if we get Tyler Hero back very soon, Kevin Love back, and we figure this lineup, getting the best 9 guys out there at the right time, I feel that the Miami Heat have a true shot at the 2024 NBA championship. I like the Patty Mills signing. It sucks that Josh Richardson's out, but we need to keep moving forward. So let me know what you think, Heat fans. What do you guys think about this Patty Mills signing? How bummed out are you about the Jay Rich injury? And how happy are you with this victory? These next 5 games, I see the Miami Heat coming out with a 4-1 record. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for the love and support. Don't forget to smash the like button and click that subscribe button. Before I go, I know you noticed dressed a little bit differently today. Taking the day off from work. My family and I are going to go celebrate my daughter, Lila. She's graduating from pre-kindergarten today, pre-K. I know it's not a big deal to some, but she's my oldest. Warms my heart. So I'm going to enjoy today, y'all. I hope you guys enjoy your Wednesday. Have a beautiful hump day. And that is enough said. Let's go, Heat.